Allergy-free Seattle is unlike anything you've ever heard or experienced before. By the time you're done watching this video, I'm going to give you at least the nuts and bolts of what makes our program so unique. But ultimately, the first thing we want to do is understand the impact that allergies have on our lives in the United States. I know, as someone who grew up suffering with allergies so extensively that it impacted the quality of my life and my ability to function effectively both in school and in recreation and casually around the people who I love the most, my family and friends. I understand what it's like to suffer with allergies. We've had the effects of airborne allergies affect myself and others who are close to us. We've also seen the effects of food allergies on so many people that are within our sphere of influence. And I can tell you that they're just as devastating. Some interesting and alarming statistics in regards to allergies are this. It affects over 40% of all children in the United States and an estimated 30% of all adults. It's the 5th leading cause of chronic disease in regards to people in the United States, including asthma, adults I should say, and the third leading cause of chronic disease in children. Allergies do much more than just impact our sinuses and our eyes. They impact every aspect of our health. It's the undercurrents of inflammation that start to basically create oxidative stress, which just means they start to damage cells, weaken our body's systems. And the impact that it has on the quality of life is most easily demonstrated in the lives of those around us. Their inability to think clearly, their sensitivity challenges them on an emotional state, their challenging, difficult circumstances around sleeping effectively, all of a sudden give way to basically a decreased quality of life. So allergies are not something that we ever want to take lightly. There's missed days at work, there's missed days at school, there's so many health challenges that basically start to impact people. In addition to that, when you don't feel your best, and if you have allergies, then you understand what I mean when I say it drains your energy. And it tends to shorten your fuse. So all of a sudden people become a little bit snappier. So it affects their relationships. It affects the ability for them to communicate effectively with those around them. It affects their ability to think clearly. Many children are struggling at their desk or at the kitchen table trying to accomplish their homework because they're suffering with allergies. It used to be that seasonal allergies were just something that affected a handful of people, at least that was our impression, for a short period of time. Now we've got allergies that are affecting people year-round. There's so many different causes of allergies. There's the genetic component. There's a lot of other factors that are what we're going to call epigenetics that also impact allergies. But we're going to try to keep it simple. What I want to do is express some understanding that we've gained after 25 years in practice and through all the efforts we've made in basically helping people to overcome their challenges with regards to their allergies. And we're going to change the word for just a moment from allergies to sensitivities, because so many people actually develop these things after birth. Many people, as they've gone through youth and into adulthood, have started to notice that there's a growing list of things that they're actually sensitive to or allergic to. So when we call them sensitivities, I want you to think of them as a neurological imprint that your body says to you, this is something that I don't like anymore. It misinterprets something that is not typically what we're going to consider an antigen or a bad guy in your body as a would-be trespasser. So it might be something as simple as dust. Dust is not necessarily a germ that's going to attack your immune system, but your body could perceive it as such. And then it develops antibodies against the dust and creates an inflammatory response. So we want to think of these sensitivities as almost something that your body has now decided it doesn't like, and it's created a wanted poster, a most wanted poster. So whenever it sees that, whatever it is, let's say it's dust again in this case, or some type of a pollen or some type of a food, when it sees that in your body, it goes, hey, that's on the wanted poster, that's a bad guy. Let's turn on the inflammatory response. Let's create an immune reaction to this. And now all of a sudden there's a cascade of events that occurs that lends itself to the expression of allergy symptoms. Again, the symptoms don't happen until you have enough sensitivities that pile up to create an overflow. So what we want to do is make sure that we're minimizing the sensitivities within your allergy bucket. So the way we do that is we identify specifically the energetic quality or frequencies of the things that you're allergic to through our sophisticated biocommunications technology. And then through a very gentle and easy and quick procedure, lasts about 12 minutes. Basically, we're able to remove that sensitivity. Think of it as reprogramming your nervous system, giving it a software update, so to speak, where it all of a sudden does not look at that antigen, that ragweed pollen, whatever it is. It no longer looks at it as a bad guy. It just basically looks at it as something that's passing through your system. So that's the potential, that's the capacity. That's what we can do here at this office with our biocommunications technology, with our interventions. We can basically get rid of the most wanted poster for ragweed pollen or whatever the list of allergens are. And we can do it extremely fast and extremely effectively. With children of all ages, whether they're infants or whether they're 18 years old, we can be effective and help them. With adults, it's just as simple as basically coming in and identifying the issues and then resolving them. Now the good news is, this is a permanent, sustainable change. So all of a sudden you're going to notice some very, very exciting changes happen. Now because most people have more than one item in their bucket, it takes a little bit of time for some, more time for some than others, let's put it that way, to basically see the full expression of the change. But the scary reality is that the inflammatory response that's associated with allergies creates a lot more than runny nose and itchy eyes. It can lend itself to a host of illnesses. If you just Google allergy-related diseases, you're going to see a laundry list of items. It can affect almost every aspect of your digestive system. It can affect almost every aspect of your skin. It can lend itself to inflammatory responses which create even more issues with regards to autoimmune problems. The impacts of allergies are really unlimited. So what we want to do is understand that if you don't take the time now to address the allergies and the inflammatory response that's associated with them, unfortunately you're going to need to take the time later to address the disease process that it's basically either caused or contributed to. So what we want to do is invite you to take advantage of a reduced fee initial consultation and category scan. When you come into the office, you're going to be able to basically learn which of those 31 categories your body is sensitive to. And then we can identify not just what your body is sensitive to, but a game plan, give you an exact roadmap back to basically getting rid of your allergies and really improving your health overall. That's our primary goal for you. And we invite you to take a look at the website. The website is full of valuable information. And once you basically understand what the website holds and all the information here, then it's a great time to basically ask any additional questions that you have. So we invite you to take advantage of the consultation. You've got nothing to lose but your allergies and everything to gain. And I understand that what I'm saying in many ways may sound too good to be true. But again, we invite you to come in and take advantage of it because it's absolutely there for you and the results will speak for themselves. So we wish you every success in health and in life. God bless.